Well, after so much drought and dry weather, it's beautiful to see the creeks running and the dams full in the Queanbeyan-Palerang region. Do you know where Reidsdale is? Maybe not. Well, I'm going there today to have a look at Sully's cider at the old cheese factory. And I'm going to find out about the science and growing of apples to create pure 100% apple cider. G'day Gary.
How are you?
Good, how you going?
Yeah,
How you
well.
going? Yes. What are you up to? You're at the tree here and...
Yeah, well, we want to propagate a few more of these trees, so we're taking a few of the budwood off. So you need either 1 or 2 years growth off the tree, and then we can put this on top of some rootstock and grow a new tree. We're about 15 minutes from Braidwood driving, and we're right on the edge of the escarpment in the Mongo National Park. So the Mongo National Park's behind us here.
So how long have you been here, Gary?
We came out here from Braidwood. We were in Braidwood from 2002, and then out to the old cheese factory in 2007 we bought it. So we made our first vintage at the end of 2007. We're going to put these on top of some rootstocks now. And I was brought up with proper cider, not the commercial cider we see today. So there was a number of farms within, very close to where I lived, that we used to go and buy in season, because you only ever bought cider in the summer, because they made the batch and sold it, and that was it. Okay, Richard, so here's the wood we just cut off the tree. So we're going to graft this onto a rootstock. So here are rootstock. These are cloned rootstock. So these will end up growing semi-dwarfed, about 15 foot tall, probably bear fruit in about 2 years. We need to take a cutting off our budwood. The important bit is make sure the buds are the right way up. And then we slice diagonal onto the wood. Make a cut like that. And then we do the same with the rootstock. And then we need to make a cut into the rootstock, so down in through like that. And the same with the budwood. And then we need to join the two together like a little jigsaw puzzle. So you can see that's lined up perfect.
Yeah.
Then we count 1, 2 or 3 buds up, snipping off, and then it needs to be taped up. And this is basically just to keep the water out while he's growing. So these were fused together and form one tree. So this is a crown graft on top here. You see these are new varieties we can put onto an old tree. You can see this one growing around here.
Yeah, right.
So they come very quickly when you graft like this. So this is our press that we press the apples in. First they're washed in the sink over there, and then here they go for the crusher. They come out as a mulch, so then we bucket them into here, but we take the baskets off and we bucket them in and wrap it in cloth in layers. So they're about 8 layers, about this thick, and we build it up to about here. It's basically a hydraulic press. You pump down, goes down. So you get about 200 kilos of apples in here, which will give you about 100 and maybe 130, 140 litres of juice. From there, they go into either the oak barrels, or sometimes we use stainless steel. I find the best stuff goes in the oak. Now, our cider is around about 8%, not watered down, so it's quite strong. And each barrel has its own flavour, so there's lots of flora going on inside there. And then from there, it's bottling. Would you like to try some?
Oh yes, please. First I'll try the light one, perhaps. Yep. Oh man, that is fantastic.
These really old cider apples, they all tend to be biannual producers.
Okay.
So we get one bunch of apples one year, one bunch of apples the next year.
Yeah.
So you can't really produce the same cider over and over again.
Now I think I'm going to go the super. This probably means I'll have to stay here. Oh wow. See the difference? That is really, it's very different, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. I learned how to make wine off my grandparents and my parents and stuff like that, and so I started off making country wines, really, like elderflower and elderberry and blackberry and all that type of stuff. As I got older in college, we started to make our own cider because it was cheaper. It was very much a hobby up until we decided to have a go at it commercially.
Well, there's certainly some delights to be had here in the Queanbeyan-Palerang region, and a visit to the old cheese factory here at Reidsdale and a taste of Sully's cider is one of them. And I know what I'm going to be drinking with my dinner tonight.